Alright, update on the greenhouse here. Got some stuff outside too, but we got some plants in it now, or seeds. Some of them popping up, some of them ain't. I don't know if they're good or not. They were old seeds, and I was just gonna try them anyway, see what happened. They've been stored correctly, so they should have worked. And well, they were all old seeds. Some of them did come up, but I'll show you here what did come up. And all of the ones that have come up look like about all of them are coming up. So I mean, I don't understand why the other ones ain't working, but they might be a little bit more not doing good at being old. I don't know, but anyway, planted that stuff, and then show you that coming up, and show you what we done outside of the greenhouse. And we got some more work to do today on that. We got some strawberry plants to plant today from our friends over there at Taylor Homestead. They give us a couple strawberry plants, 3 or 4 I think. We're gonna plant them, and went and got some. Yeah, excuse the mess. This is my idea of cleaning up. Just throw everything to the side of the walkway so you can get through here. I gotta pick it up, but there's, I guess 3. I guess we got 3 strawberry plants there. Anyways, I put some bell pepper plants right here, and those green spots are not plants. That is the fertilizer that's in the dirt I put on top. Put them all right there, and then I was gonna thin them out as they come up, and I don't see nothing. So, oh well. These are my cucumber plants. Put 2 in each hole, and that one only had 1 come up so far, but that's okay. All the rest of them had 2. And then I planted some onions back here. I just throwed a bunch of them in there because I didn't know if they'd work or not, and I'll thin them out and move them around. But I got onions popping up all over the place. The big sweet yellow onions. I'm not a real big fan of them, but the wife and kids like them. This was some cherry tomato plants, and I don't see nothing there. That's some more onions popping up back there. So we'll get that going. And this was the aroma tomato. See, something going on there, but a little one right there that's not really where's it at? Don't look very good. Oh, there it is, right there. Right there. And then right there's something popped up. And maybe right there's one. Right there's one. We're gonna see what happens. But there's my carrots. Then what I've done over here is I'm trying something out here. See how this works. I got this little soil block maker, and I put my seeding soil stuff, just put a thick layer of it on this top of this bed right here. And then I took this and I just pushed it in the soil like that right there. Just pushed it down in there to make squares, which that didn't do as good as it could, but it made it look like squares. And I just put seeds in.
Am I doing Daddy?
No, Tucker, stop. Then I put a seed in each spot, or seeds. I put basil over there, some more of them bell peppers, see if they grow. I might have to go get some more seeds in case this stuff don't grow, and get it planted. Some tomatoes and peppers. Put some watermelon seed, cantaloupe seed, and all this is some more carrots right here that as it comes up, I'll be able to, Lord willing, I'll be able to take them up and transplant them just like you would have a starting seeds. I'm gonna try that and see how that works right here, and hopefully that works. I'm gonna do the same thing on that side with some new seeds though, that way they're not tied together. I gotta go get seeds though, but that's what's going on inside the greenhouse right now. I'm gonna wet all this down real good and show y'all what I do. I'm experimenting here. I'm gonna do just a little bit more here. Wetting that down real good first so that it's soft and wet. That way it don't suck all the water out right away. Put the rest of that. If there's much, I'm going to have that other bag. I explained about this a little bit, but I want to show what I was talking about. I got to get that other bag. Get that other bag. What are you doing? Somebody weeded it all over the bag. All right, let me wet that.
Oh, it's just loud.
Yep. Got my fancy sprinkler head here, or what it's called, my little water spitter thing.
It's a nozzle.
Yeah, that. That's just barely turned on right there, and our water barely turned on. So that's better. Between our water pressure and this thing, you get some serious water, because it'll blow that dirt all over the place. See what? I mean, see that hole it made? This stuff's serious. Serious stuff. Okay. What I've done, what I talked about with my soil block maker thingy that I got. This thing.
We'll link it below.
And I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna make I put this in there about 2 inches deep, that way it's just like a soil block. I'm gonna do that, and it makes the little blocks. And I'm gonna start seeds like this, instead of having to have all them containers or make something and all that good stuff. And my seeds come up, so it needs to be a little wetter. I need to push the water out. When my seeds come up, I can transplant at that point. And I'm gonna plant a bunch of, not a bunch, but I'm gonna plant several, probably some squash and pumpkins. Not pumpkins like jack-o'-lanterns either. They're decorative, the little decorative pumpkins for my female. Can you see that on there? The little squares? Come over here and show it. See how it made all the squares everywhere, so all I have to do is plop a seed in each square, and it's just like doing the thing, soil blocks things. I thought it was a pretty good idea. Might not be the first one to ever do this, but
It may not even work. We don't know.
oh, it'll work. That part ain't worried about it. If seeds will grow, they'll grow just like this, but I just thought it was a pretty neat way to do it instead of having containers, extra cost, all this stuff. The soil you have to have anyway. You don't necessarily need this. You could do this with a piece of cardboard. I mean, you could take a piece of cardboard that's straight and just stamp it down through here and then stamp it that way. I've got this, and this is consistent. So you could do this anyway. I mean, you could take anything. Take a plate out of the kitchen and roll it that, you know, whatever, something. Knife, just something to make your indentations. My thing's getting clogged up here. I need water. Anyhow, that's that. I'm gonna put some seeds in there and I'll mark it with my sticks so I know what's what. And Josh Taylor brought it to my attention. Now on them seeds, I put the date I planted them and their germination dates. And then, no, I'm sorry, I put their harvest date and their day I planted them and the harvest date. If I can get it out here right. And that way, when I transplant them, all I gotta do is put the harvest date on a new spot wherever I put them. But that stuff like that, I didn't do it on, and he brought it to my attention, and I should. That way you know when the good time to harvest your vegetables. That way you're not doing it too early or too late. You'll at least have a roundabout day to start doing it and checking it, see if it's ready. Which that's just estimation anyway, but I thought that was a pretty good idea to go and write the harvest date on the stick. So,
Yeah.
that's it for now. Alright, I put the seeds in. I'm just going to sprinkle my pot mix stuff right over top of it. Whatever seed starting stuff. And again, this is all compost flower bed or vegetable beds, so it's probably unnecessary to use this seed mix, but I got it, so I'm going to use it up. I tried planting some in that straight in that compost, some stuff. We're going to see how that does instead of using seed starter stuff. Save y'all the headache of watching me put all this dirt down. Anyway, you just put a layer on top, and I go back and I just mat it all in. I do all my seeds. I mat all the seeds in. That way it's compressed just a smidgen. I'm not pressing them, I'm just patting. I like pat. Like that, and patting them down like that. And then I'll go back over the whole thing with water it again one time, and well, not one time, but again one more time, and then they'll just get normal water and with everything else. That's that. There's a little bed we put outside and put that stuff down through there, and that's where the bush beans are gonna be, is all along there, right there. And we got to mulch this in here, all this path. And that's the blueberry bushes. Put them in there with peat moss, which you'll see. I got a video of that coming with this. Already got some blueberries on there. They came that way though. Went and got some more mulch today, this morning, to put down in our runway over here. We'll show you that here in just a little bit. Pie. See how it takes it forever to soak water up. and we're getting ready to get some mulch off the trailer and start putting it down out here. Get this mulched. Giddy up. There's our guard dog over there laying down. Vega. Here's that finished up. There comes Babe and Kelsey and Tucker around back. There's that. Make a nice little path to walk on here. Drop my glove.
Man, that looks good, babe.
Walk around here. So I gotta still do more around here. And then here I'm gonna put them tile things all out here. I gotta get some sand. We got that mulched all the way down through there now. So that's where we're at now. Keep on keeping on. Alright. We got it down. Carson about worked me to death here. She was ready to get it done. Well, I ain't gonna say we're done, but we're out of mulch now, so that's all we could get done. Try and put it good and thick. It's gonna take a lot first year. It takes a lot of material first year, and then next year will be much simpler. It'll just be add a little bit to it on the top there and keep on keeping on. I come in the house from planting seeds and watering everything in. Look, I got worm poop all over my face. And hear something banging. This hillbilly hee-haw goat mouth mountain thing over here has got a hammer and a screwdriver getting after these green beans. Supposedly she ain't got a can over big enough to open these can of green beans.
I don't.
I mean, she's squirting green bean juice everywhere.
It's working, man.
I mean, just beating away. I ain't never in all my life seen such a mess. And that's a Dr. Pepper can.